Two, four. Yeah, it's working. Hello, everybody. This is Victor. I'm here with Wahle Adla and also Yanka. And today we're talking about one thing that most of you love, which is alcohol. And let's see what happens in this conversation. I'm really excited. And before we start, let's hear what Wahle has to say about him, what he likes, and I don't know what to expect for this conversation, Wahle. Do you like it?
Good evening, guys. First, starting with my presentation. My name is Warley. I'm 24 years old. I work as a front-end developer. I live on Recife, Pernambuco, and I'm also a Spanish host here on Talk and Talk. And now I'm focused on improving my English and participate a lot of the English conversations here on Talk and Talk. And actually, I really don't know. I never talked about this topic in English. So yeah, I think it would be interesting talk about a different topic and grab some vocabulary about this topic, and that's new for me. So yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, thank you, Wahle. So you can start answering the first question. Have you ever drunk alcohol? If yes, how often do you drink it?
Yeah, I have drunk alcohol before. Actually, nowadays I drink, but it's rarely. So I don't do that usually. So yeah, it's rarely to drink alcohol. I don't like to too much drink some some drinks with alcohol. So for me, it's really okay.
Okay. What about you, Isla? Do you usually drink it? Do you like it? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy, but I don't drink so much. I drink alcohol more when I'm stay with my family. Sometimes when I go out with my husband. I think I like it. I like it to drink a little bit, and but I've never got drunk. I think drunk, bêbada. No. When I notice, I feel I'm getting a little higher. I stop. I stop drinking. So, but I like to drink wine and beer. Yeah. Um, I think I like to drink some beer, especially when it's so hot. Yeah, but I confess I don't like to drink it too much. It's no good. I don't feel good, so I avoid.
Okay.
That's it.
What about you, Yanka? Do you have eyeless control to stop when you feel you're getting drunk?
No, because I never it's difficult to realize that I am drunk. Usually I realize when I stand up in the table and then the alcohol goes in me and I feel, yeah, I am drunk. In that moment I realize this. But yeah, I have drunk alcohol. I like to do this with moderation sometimes. I drink alcohol 3 times a week, I guess, usually on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in the weekend. I have to work on weekend, and to me, it's absurd to work sober on weekends. So I try to drink after like 6 p.m. and I continues working, but with a good company, like a wine or a good beer that I like. So yeah, I will defend the alcohol in this conversation.
Okay, perfect. So I will not defend it because I don't drink, like never. It doesn't matter the occasion or if it's free or if I need to pay for it. I just don't like the taste. I don't like the consequences because I already do things when I'm sober that I'm not proud of. And if I drink, I feel that I'm gonna lose control of everything. And I've tried like at home because my family it's really I don't know, they don't mind. Sometimes they usually say, "Oh, do you want to? It's okay for you. We're not gonna judge you. You can just drink it, just taste it, just try it." But I don't like how it smell and it made me feel really weird. And I mean that's my answer. So question number two asks, nowadays, is it safe to drink any alcohol at any time? I mean, Yanka said that when you're working, you can drink alcohol and it's okay. But do you feel like this is safe, Yanka, all the times, or just for
No,
work?
no, it's just on weekends and I work from home. I don't go to office and drink in there. I drink in my house, in my safe space, and I don't have to have a lot of meetings on weekends. So it's a different moment, but I think that isn't safe, if not just nowadays, but I think never it was safe to drink any alcohol anytime. It's not healthy, I guess. I was having this conversation with my psychologist, and she said that 5 times, if you drink every day, even in small doses, you are considered as an alcoholist. So even in a small amount every day, you have a problem to think about, an addiction maybe. So yeah, we have to pay attention on frequency and anytime. I don't agree. In my family, we have it's not a good parameter, okay? My family they drink a lot, but to them, after 11 a.m., it's not alcoholism. It's like enjoying the life, on weekends. We have this rule in my life, no, in my family. But yeah, I think it's that, not anytime.
Okay, perfect. And I really agree with you. And it's really interesting the rule that your family created after 11, it's okay. I mean, it's great. And I don't think it's safe to drink at any time. And you said something about the psychologist, and I just remembered that I went to a psychiatrist and she said, you can drink, okay? And I said, but I don't drink a lot. You don't need to lie to me, okay? I'm not stupid. And I just said, no, I don't drink. And she was like, no, you drink. You don't need to lie. It's okay. You're not gonna break the expectations, but I don't know, I feel like everybody drinks. And it's really weird to find somebody that doesn't like it. But yeah, it's just a thought. Ayla, is it safe to drink at any time?
Anytime at all. Uh, I think it's no a good idea, and unless you are alcoholist, I think it's complicated because you can lose the control. And alcohol, it, it's a drug, and you need to pay attention. And I think it's curious because it's no good for our body to drink alcohol. But even though I want to drink, but I so pay attention about because especially the frequency, it's important to pay attention. And uh, I don't think it's good to drink at any time. And there is other situation like when you need to drive and you drink and you just drink and don't worry about the consequence. It could be dangerous and so bad. And I think it's a situation when people people must pay attention more and because a lot of people sometimes there is some accident with a lot of people or others bad situation and you can hurt someone and or even kill someone and it's so hard to think it about. And so I think it's important to to consider it when you decide to drink at any time, and it's complicated.
Yeah, I really agree with you. But what about you, Wally? Would you work while you drink, or do you not consider it? I mean, what would be your answer?
I think moderate drinking can be safe for some people, but I think drink a lot, there are a lot of risks. For example, when you are driving, if you are drinking a lot of alcohol, you lost your self-control and your reflex, I guess. So I think it's danger. And in general, I think when you drink a lot of alcohol, you can lose your self-control. So I think it's related to violence and a lot of things. So in general, I don't think that drinking at any time and any alcohol at all, it's safe in general.
Yeah, perfect. So question number three asks, alcohol is more harmful than heroin or crack when the overall dangers to the individual and society are considered, according to a study in The Lancet, which is a scientific magazine. Why can we still buy it so easily? This is a really great question because, I mean, even teenagers, people that are not allowed to buy it, even especially in small towns like mine, you can just go with the money and it's okay. It's really easy. And I always wonder like why? Because I mean, I know it's really great to feel the consequences or the feeling of getting drunk and to get released from something that you might be avoiding or might be anxious about. But even though it's so dangerous and there's so many cases of accidents, of crimes, of I don't know, bad things, but it's so easy to buy and to access. But I think it's cultural. It's like, I don't know, we have some things actually like sugar. It has a lot of consequences to our body. But even though we don't live without sugar, I mean, I wouldn't live without it, honestly. And then there are other things that are not really great, but we get used to it. And I think we got used to drink alcohol. And it's like drinking a tea, a coffee, and I don't know, it's just the way we live. And yeah, I have to accept it. I know I seem pretty, I don't know, against alcohol. Don't drink alcohol, and many of you're gonna die. But I'm not against it. I recognize that it's great, that it has positive outcomes. I know it. And I wish I could be brave enough to drink it someday to try it. But I want to drink like a lot of it. I want to get drunk and I want to get crazy. I want to like almost die to know how it feels, but I don't feel that I'm ready right now. I just can't do it. And I don't have money enough to buy it because it's really expensive, guys. Let's talk about the price. It's so expensive. Yeah, but that was my answer. I talk a lot about it, but what would you say, Wale? Why can we buy it so easily?
So I think there's a lot of reasons to that, but I think the two main points about alcohol is deeply fixed in many cultures, here in Brazil. So I think it's kind of a habit that a lot of people growing with that. So I think it's one point, and I think it has significant economic importance here in Brazil, related to taxes and the alcohol industry. There's a lot of companies and a lot of huge companies here in Brazil focus on that. So I think that's the two main points, I guess.
Yeah, the economic factor is really interesting. And yeah, I mean, they control a lot of things in our industry. A lot of people work with alcohol and not like Yanka. They work preparing it. They work. I mean, I'm not judging you, Yanka, okay? I understand you. Working on weekends, it sucks and you deserve it. Even in the week, the normal work week, you could do it too. And I wouldn't judge you because work sucks. Capitalism sucks. And we have the right to do our things and to have responsibility for it. Okay. I'm not judging you. What would be your answer, Ayla?
So, uh, I agree with you, Wesley said. I think there is a huge influence from the culture, uh, people's uh, habit, and it's so common to drink a lot of alcohol, and especially when people are celebrate something or enjoy something, and they they I don't know, they feel so brave when they drink alcohol or so happy. But it can be some strange, sometimes weird to I need to drink alcohol to feel better. It's complicated a little. I don't know. Sometimes I think about. And as you guys said, I think there is so a huge interest from uh, drinking companies, and yeah, and it's there is some like a condescendence. I don't know, from the government, society. Because, as I said before, alcohol is a drug. It's a drug, but it's there is a, I don't know, condescendence about it, and it's complicated. And I think it's more about it, about the uh, influence from the economy and the drinking companies. And yeah, basically it's my answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have something to add, Yanka? I mean, besides the economic side and also the, I don't know, the feeling of
The
alcohol that it
cultural
causes to
thing.
us?
Yeah. One example, just an example about it. It was the TV advertisement. I don't know if you remember. We had a lot of advertisement about beer on TVs, like Skol, Brahma, everything. And maybe these advertisements sell to us the happiness that alcohol brings to us, brings to the imaginary that we have as a society, like always related to a beach, to a sun, to good moments with friends and la la la. And it's really related with advertisement about cigarettes also that sell to us a personality, a person that smokes and things like that. So yeah, I agree with you about cultural and economic factors. And usually we compare alcohol with illegal drugs, So in your minds, not or minds, but in the imaginary, social imaginary, maybe alcohol compared with other drugs is it's more manageable, it's more can be consumed with theoretically can be consumed with more responsibility than other drugs. But this cover, I guess, the bad things that comes with alcohol, like you said, aggressive behaviors or addiction. Well, a lot of things goes wrong when we are addicted to alcohol, and this imaginary maybe cover this whole bad things that we had with alcohol. It's just that.
Thank you, Yanka. So, guys, there's a lot of questions, and the time is just passing, and I didn't realize it. But I want to do something different. Since some of you can have, I don't know, a favorite question, something that you want to talk about, I'm gonna let you choose the question that you want to answer. So just think about it. Actually, Wale is not gonna have a lot of time because he's starting. Choosing any question, you can choose question number four, or even another one that you like or that you would like to talk about.
Okay, I choose the question number 5. Do you feel forced to drink alcohol by your friends and family? Why or why not? Actually, nowadays, no, because I think nowadays I have the maturity to don't let that influence on me and on my decisions. And in general, I don't like to drink alcohol. Um, and in general, I don't like to drink. But for many teenagers, I think it's harder because there is a lot of influence in your inner circle of friends and all the things that you see on the TV and the propaganda and something like that, the advertisements. So I think it's pretty complicated to a teenager, for example, to say no about this thing. But for me nowadays it's pretty okay.
Perfect. I brought this question because of my sister. There was a situation in which she invited me to drink with her, and I said no. And she insisted, and she prepared something to me, actually a drink, a really beautiful drink with fruits, with everything. And I said no again. And she said, "You are my brother. If you love me, drink." And then I said, "No, I'm not going to drink." And she started to cry like, "Ah." And then she called my parents and she said I didn't want to drink with her. And my parents got upset with me because I didn't want to drink the thing that she prepared. And I was like, what is the point? I mean, do you guys hate me? Because I just don't want to drink. And it seems really delicious, to be honest, but I was really proud. I said, I am not going to drink, even though I think I would like it, but I'm not going to do it. But I mean, it happened. Uh, how old is she? My sister nowadays, she's 26. She's older than me. She's mature. I mean, she should be. And yeah, that's it. But at the time, I think she was 23, even though she's not like a teenager. I mean, she's almost an adult, like 23. I mean, you can understand everything, right, guys? I think so. What question would you choose, Bianca, to answer?
Can be the same, please.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Um, well, I never felt forced to drink alcohol, but I saw many situations at the uni, for example. In here, we have almost all courses have the baptism. When someone get in at the universities, the older students baptize this new one student. Universitaries can be so lazy, not lazy, but irresponsible, I guess, mainly about alcohol. And this is very, I'm concerned about it because it's like a cultural thing at the university. And alcohol, it's so normal for everyone. And it's not weird. I understand that they want to have fun, but they are so young and so irresponsible about a lot of things, mainly about alcohol, and they get in some trouble shit, if, like big trouble, because abuse of alcohol. And yeah, thinking about public policy, maybe we should pay attention, more attention in these guys because like not just car trash but even rape it, things like things bad like that, you know. So yeah, it's just it, but I didn't feel forced to drink alcohol by my friends or family. It was easy to me, I guess.
Okay, I'm happy to know that. And guys, I just have one thing to say, which I find really absurd. In my university, and actually in the entire state of Goiás, there are some university parties which they call chopadas, and they do something to drink called meh, and it's lit. I had a video in here because it's with vodka and juice and water, and they prepare it with their feet, and they throw parties to like I don't know me I would a lot of people actually. It's not just us. It's a lot of people pay like 50 reais to be there or more. And yeah, I think I don't know if it's going to focus. Please. No, you guys aren't able to see it. But I just have a video of a person putting their feet in the drink. And then everything was like, oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, you're doing right. And I was like, please, I'm not gonna drink it. But Isla, what about you? What question would you choose?
Okay, I choose number six.
When would
Uh,
alcohol begin to interfere with your day-to-day life, affecting relationships and your job?
your job. Uh, I think when just uh, you you lose you you lost the control about how much alcohol you drink, and uh, you uh, drink. There is no day to drink anymore, and to want to drink every day. It's like alcohol addict, and it could be so terrible. I think I saw some uh, um, family relationship book because the alcohol. No, with me, but I someone uh, close to me, and it was so sad. It was so difficult situation because it's terrible when people when the person lost the control and they don't don't they didn't they oh my gosh, they are able to stop by uh, by them, por eles mesmos, I don't know. And it's terrible. And I think when there is this situation, uh, it's so important to look for help, professional help, and people can lose their job because this addiction, and I think alcohol, alcohol or other drugs, uh, it's important to stay from it. It's you lose the control because they can bring you down. They its situation can bring you down, so it's terrible. It's a so painful situation, and yeah.
Yeah, that's really a deep question, deep answer. Thank you, Ayla. So Yanka, your turn to choose another question.
The question number 9, maybe, can alcohol make you happy? Are we more likely to drink in excess when we are happy or when we are feeling down? Um, Alcohol acts in the frontal lobe, I guess, that help us to help. It's not a good word, but help us to lose our shyness, I guess, to help us to do not be so hard with us, so judgmental about our acts, about our what we are talking. And a lot of people suffer from this, suffer with judgment, our own judgment, not judgment from others, but our own judgment. And alcohol, like uh, said, I don't know, but make us feel less judgmental about ourselves. So you maybe feel more free to do what you want, like dance freely or talk to you what you are thinking about, being more honest in conversations or in acts. Of course, there are some problems. Um I know that there are some problems. There are drink with irresponsibility, but yeah, I think some people drink to feel more free about yourself, I guess, and do not care a lot about what other people are thinking, I guess. And I think that more people drink more when are happy, not feeling down, I guess. Thinking in general, thinking about society, maybe. Yeah, is that.
Yeah, yeah. And I've just researched something about it, and yeah, you're right. People, I thought that they would drink more when they were feeling down, but in reality, they drink more when they're happy. I mean, that in my head doesn't make a lot of sense because if you're already happy, why do you want more? But I mean, I'm judging. I know I'm a terrible person sometimes, but it happens. Wale, you're choosing a question.
Okay, I will choose the question number 10. How would you know if you were an alcoholic or addicted to a drug? Um, I think this thing is quite the same of to be addicted to a drug, I guess, to be addicted to alcohol. I think it's quite the same. So I think there are signals of addiction. For example, inability to control drinking, the amount of drink that you drink, drink despite negative consequences. I think it's another thing that explains that. And I think prioritizing drinking over doing other things like your work, your daily tasks, and your life in general. So prioritize the alcohol besides that, over that things. I think there are the mainly points that explains you are alcohol addicted or drug addicted, I guess.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. And I was just wondering how would I know if I was addicted to something? But I mean, I think it's great to have friends and family around to say when you should stop and having the support of a community. I think it makes a lot of difference too. Ayla, you finally, what question would you like to talk about?
Um, let me see.
I'm bringing the others back, so make sure we can do it quickly so we don't waste time. Please. Yeah, I'm calling them back. I mean, I really like question number 9. Can alcohol make you happy? I think it,
Me?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking she was
Sorry,
frozen.
sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, number 9. Can alcohol make you happy? Are you more likely to drink in excess when you are happy or when you are feeling down? Mm, yeah, alcohol can make me happy, but it's like a uh, I mean it's a illusion, illusion happiness. But yeah, I when I drink alcohol, I feel I feel so relaxed, so good vibes. I feel so nice, everything so nice. But I've never got drunk. But sometimes I feel my body is slow, so slow. It's the feeling. And what else? Are you more likely to drink in excess quando estamos felizes? Yeah, I think it depends on but I usually I see people drink excess when they are feeling down. It's because this when we are feeling down, we want sometimes to
Yeah,
forget. Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense actually. So, hello everybody, Cowboy, Nati, and Andrea. There's one person
Yes.
missing. They leave me, but it's okay. We're talking about question number 9. Nati, can alcohol make you happy?
When I was drunk, yes. The other day, no, because I remember every stupid thing that I did, the effect of the alcohol. So the happiness will go to other place.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. And to be honest, guy, I had a confession because in here I talked a lot against alcohol because I don't drink it, and but sometimes I do want to, and I wish I could try the one called Skull Beats, and I think it tastes really great, but I'm afraid because people say when it's sweet, you don't have to drink a lot because you get it more drunk. So I'm afraid to taste and like it and start to drink and lost control. But I mean, it's okay. But someday I would try, promise.
Yeah.
Andrea. What was your favorite question and why?
Oh, it was really good questions, Victor. I don't know, maybe I can answer the question number 9 because I think it's interesting. And
Yeah.
let me say something about the skull beats. It's really dangerous to drink skull beats. I got drunk in a situation that I cannot imagine it because of skull beats, and I cannot como que fala? Sentir o cheiro? Diz,
Smell?
smell it anymore, guys. Oh my gosh. It's terrible. Yeah. Pay attention with skull beats.
Okay, so not drinking it.
Okay. Yeah. And about the question, I think alcohol can make us happy, but in a momentary happiness, because for example, if you are sad and you need to be happy, if you drink, maybe sometimes, maybe when the effect of the drink passes, you will feel more down. So I don't know. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. What about you, cowboy? I'm going to ask you question number 1. Have you ever drunk alcohol? If yes, how often do you drink it?
Yeah, yeah, I drink alcohol every single day. But in some case, I do that because when I have wine in my home, I take a glass of wine before I sleep. I like a lot. And I'm from Bahia, so in June will be St. John's party, so I will drink a lot of liquor. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. I
And
had a feeling of
you must to drink liquor in St. John's.
what is the name? I'm sorry.
You must drink liquor in St. John's party in June.
My mother did a really great thing, which is jabuticaba wine. She did it at home. It's really delicious, and it produces their own natural alcohol, and you can get drunk a lot actually. And there's one she didn't know that at first, and she was drinking with the neighbor when she went to bed. She was like, "Please help me! I can't go to my room alone." I mean, she couldn't do anything, so I'm not gonna taste it. Yeah. So, Wale, what would you say for me to taste? I mean, my first alcohol. I want something that it's delicious. I don't like beer. I don't like the smell. I don't like it. So I want something that I can try and like enjoy while I'm drinking it. If it was a juice or something like that.
Yeah, actually, I'm not the specialist person to ask you that, but I think the sweet ones it's good. Some drink with juice or something like that. That's really I don't know. It's how can I say levy in English? It's as light, a light drink. I don't know. So one drink that it's light with juice or something like that, it's okay. It's actually it would be dangerous, the sweet one, but I think it's more tasty for you.
Okay. And just one drink won't kill me. Yeah, it will not like
Maybe
ruin.
it depends on the amount of alcohol, but yeah, the sweet ones, it's pretty dangerous also.
Okay, I'm gonna search for it. Guys, you guys are so bad with me because I started this immersion pretending to convert you to stop, to quit drinking. And now I am the one who's, you know, I'm not gonna drink it, but thank you, Wale. Maybe someday I can think about it. And guys, yeah, let's say goodbye in here, but I just wanted to make sure that I really enjoyed this conversation to share things with Isla, Wale, Yanka, and then with you guys, Andrea, Nachi, and Cowboy. It was really great. I had such a great time. And this is a really interesting topic. I like it, and I mean, in the future, I want to talk about it again. maybe in another perspective, like, I don't know, the economic one is really great, which Wale said at first when it comes to selling, working with alcohol, and it's really interesting. And next week, for the ones who likes our culture, especially about funk, I'm talking about it and the rhythm. And I mean, you guys are welcome to come back and to discuss more with me. And I would appreciate to see you here again. Okay. So have a great
Okay.
night, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Wale,
Thank
Ayla,
you.
Andrea, Nati,
Thank
Cowboy,
you, Victor.
and also Yanka. Bye bye.